All right, I
Starting the
got mine ready.
broadcast.
Don't join yet. Don't join
No,
yet.
no.
I am not joining yet.
I'll tell you when to join because I'll have
Okay,
our live
thank you.
stream up.
All right. Broadcast starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Oh fuck! I gotta write this shit in first. God damn
Right,
it.
our stream's up. 27 seconds to go.
It's all right, Crusader. We still got a little bit of time.
I know, but I gotta write this shit in as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Right,
I got
guys,
you.
we've got
He's got
10
to
seconds.
write all the shit in real quick.
10 seconds to go, guys, and we are good to go.
How much time y'all got with before race starts?
She's paused it.
Okay.
God damn it! I'm trying to find my
Just-
app.
We've got 9 racers tonight. We
All right,
have
guys, break the shit out of everybody.
we have Pottles and Pole.
Facts on Iowa.
With Pottles
Well,
and Pole,
it's the
and we've
corn
got
state.
Archon. The front two is Pottles and Archon, by the way.
Fuck, where'd my fun facts go?
Thunder.
Oh,
we
fuck,
go.
where's my fun? Oh, keep it paused.
Keep it paused.
Thunder.
No,
Thunder.
no, not you.
Okay.
Thunder. Thunder, the front two said Portals and Archon.
You got everything ready, Crusader?
I'm just about. I'm putting the last tag in.
He's putting the last tag in.
All right, we're ready. I'm starting the broadcast.
Ready to go on our end.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Pedal to the Metal Racing Series. We are live here in Iowa for the Custom Cup races tonight, and indeed, we have a close battle for the top 4 spots in the playoff series as these drivers are trying to get everything figured out. I introduce you guys tonight, my broadcast colleagues, Thunder Funk and Sean Siddle. Thunder, talk to me. How are we looking on the points tonight?
Yeah, we got a close points battle. Now, Dylan, Joey, and Pottles is all fighting for 3 and 4. Now, one of them's going to be out. Now, Pottles did win the poll, so she gets a bonus point. So that puts her at 123 in 5th. Joey has 125 in 4th, and Dylan 128 in 3rd. So Archon and Dial, they got a little cushion to work with a 138 and 135. So really, it's going to be down to them 3.
Good to join, guys, by the way.
Okay. So, Sean, how are we looking on stages?
Well, guys, we are running a 70-lap race tonight. And it's split up into 3 stages. First stage will be 16 laps, with the second stage at 17, and then the final stage at 37. Now, they're going to be running a fuel window of 40 laps. So, I think there should be a wild third stage.
All right.
Well, I think we got ourselves quite the race here tonight. It's definitely going to be interesting to see with Pottles being on the pole if she's able to maintain that position all the way through and get through this entire field of heavy hitters. But it is Iowa, folks, so we're going to see how it goes. As we're off. All right, boys, it's time to put the pedal to the metal. The racers are off. And immediately, Pottles has the lead with Archon following right behind her. It's a little bit of a line traffic as they go out of turn 3 and 4.
Archon, I'm just watching Pottles rear. Archon was sticking to that back bumper of the Pottles.
Pottles with that. If I was her, I'd just keep
Sorry guys, I've just got something to say. Number 43, he's already had an accident. The front of his car is badly damaged.
The 43 car, who might that be? I'm trying to find a
Grandma's boy.
That's Grandma's boy.
One of the newcomers into the series. Definitely a heck of a driver though. Tough break for him early on, but this is only stage 1, so anything can happen in the next 2 stages.
He's got some bad luck.
Yeah, I watched his race last night, and he had bad luck last night as well. He seemed to get a lot of damage on that truck. By the way, folks, I just want to say, in the booth we have the race winner from last night in the Truck Series, Crusader.
Yeah, won his way into the playoffs. That was a good win, though. That was a heck of a race last night.
Yeah, that was probably one of the toughest races I've ever had in my life. Not going to get too depth with it because we've already kind of talked about it, but yeah, winning that race last night meant everything in the world to get finally into the playoffs and finally able to really show that I may be a rookie, but I can fight.
And I just want to give a shout out to C Sparkalicious is in this race. He was broadcasting with us last night as well. He is driving the number 66.
Anybody's a shout out except for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, Sparkalicious has a pretty cool paint scheme. I like that.
As we look up front, as we look up front still here, PTMs still fighting off Archon here in stage 1. It is still anybody's race.
Tell you what, you can really work that outside here. Get a great run.
And we're just coming up to the halfway point in stage 1. We're just coming to the 8th lap out of 16.
Still a close battle between the PTMs and Archon. Archon trying to play low, but also trying to go to the high side and make PTMs work for it. They're going to stay low as he follows in behind her. Maybe trying to get a bit of a draft there and trying to get the speed to carry through. As the rest of the field packs away.
Yeah, I'm sitting on board with Archon right now, and he seems to be going into the turns just a little bit high and then dropping down. He has caught back end of PTMs. I think he's just being patient. I don't think he'll make a move in the first stage.
I don't know about that. He's looking a little bit low there on PTMs there as he was coming out of turn 4.
Now, if you want some fun facts, I'm sure Thunder will give us some fun facts.
Fun facts. I got some fun facts. The Hawkeyes, real big in Iowa. You know, Rusty Wallace.
Oh, I gotta cut you off there real quick there, Archon going outside of PTMs there into turns 1 and 2. Archon now side by side with PTMs as he gets back out of turn 2. Here they come down the front straightaway. Still side by side, both going into turn 3 and 4. It is anybody's race here, folks.
I don't know what happened to Archon. He must have got loose. Lost a lot of ground on him.
It is so easy to do here at Iowa. If anybody knows it, except for me, this is the home track field in my opinion. So
yeah, there seems to be a good fight for third and fourth. I'm just trying to find
start and finish line's a big ear of corn.
Hey, in Iowa here, man, it's all about that corn. Indeed, a good battle here in the third and fourth as J.D. Atkins in the number 42 battling out with, I believe that is Dial of the number 12. Dial going outside trying to make it work. He's an Iowa boy himself. He's trying to make his hometown hands proud here.
Just listen to the cars rev. They do sound great, don't they?
Now with PTMs winning that pole, she's at least got to finish 3 spots ahead of Joey to make it in. She finishes 2 spots ahead of them, they're going to be tied. So if that happens, it's going to be pretty interesting.
I'm just on board with the number 19 car of Dylan. He has just went down low and taken, I believe it's car number 12.
Yeah, that's Dial. Side by side.
The reason I'm looking at him because he is in the championship. He is in the spot for the championship playoff as well. But he's just touched into Dial, but Dial spun.
Oh, Dial's.
He's in the infield.
Looks like they're going to go to a caution here, guys.
I don't think so. He's made it back on track. Are they in a caution?
Caution is
That was
out.
stage
Indeed.
one.
Stage
No, that's
one right
stage
there.
one done, guys. Pottles got the stage point.
Man, them laps are quick.
That's got to be a huge victory in Paul's eyes, getting that stage one victory. You got to believe there's
Yeah,
got to be some
that's
confidence
true.
that just gets right into you as soon as you realize, hey, I'm up top. I want to win. I'm not letting any of these boys behind me. I'm going to show them some girl power and knock them out of the park.
That's another stage point. So stage point equals bonus points. So she's got to finish 2 spots ahead of Joey now. So if I was at 11, I'd start moving because it'll get dicey.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of folk pitting at the moment, unless they're just getting their setups in.
More than likely getting their setups in my opinion, because you want to kind of keep your tires fresh on this track. This track is a tire eater if I ever saw one as they get lined up.
I must say, I got an inside looking Pottles in. It looked like she didn't take any fuel.
Didn't take any all. As we go pedal to the metal racing here, boys. Here we go again off the restart.
Fresh tires, low fuel. We're running fast.
Pottles immediately got the early advantage off that restart. She maintains position, making Archon work for it.
And we've got Dylan coming in on the inside of number
42. Looks like there.
42.
He's trying to make a move. It looks like from my end. Meanwhile, have a bit of a battle. Dial trying to get back in this as well. He's on the outside trying to draft. Looks like a JD to try to get something going. As Dylan looks like he's making some moves there as well.
He's got the inside. Atkins is went high, so I think Dylan should get the position.
No, it looks like Atkins is actually going to make him work a little bit. Dylan not able to maintain the speed during down the bottom there.
These top five, they really are going for it.
Well, I could say confidently, Archon, no matter where he finishes, as long as he doesn't finish dead last tonight, I believe it's pretty much locked up the first spot at least and the fourth. But again, it's anybody's race for that final 3. Dial is not fully in this yet. He can still get beat out if he does go into the lower end of the track. And also, Dylan and Julian Powell, as we talked about earlier, they are the ones gunning for the final 2 spots if Dial and Archon are to face plates in a good position tonight. So we've got a heated battle between all these drivers, guys.
Well, guys, we've got 10 laps remaining in stage 2.
They got Auto Club coming up next week. Fast track. Live at traffic there. You can...
Looks like we got 3 folks as well listening into the chat room. For those that are listening, thank you so much for watching with us tonight. To those that are just tuning in or going to continue in with us now. This is the second to final race before the playoff picture come next week.
I see there's a couple of cars just starting to get a little loose on the edge of the corners. I don't know what's going on.
Might be the track wearing them down a little bit. The track is very well known for getting loose.
Yeah, you never know what they're doing in the pits. They could be loosening them up. They could be driving around there, but God, why did I do that? I do that all the time.
I mean, Arcon's not far off the back of the bumper of the Pottles again. He has gained some ground again. He was drifting further back.
He's definitely making some moves down there. He's trying to find a way to get around him.
I mean, there is a big gap between first and second, third and fourth.
Remember, Dylan needs to get a good position here if he wants to maintain that position in where he is in the top 4.
You know, this last stage is going to be 3.
Sorry, I believe Arcon's taking Pottles on the inside.
Archon, indeed, he just went inside of Pottles. They're down after turn 2 as they go into turn 3.
Pottles is holding it though. She is not moving.
That is some racing right there, boys. Look at this. Bottles not giving him an inch. Archon not giving an inch. This is some serious back and forth racing as it goes right out of the corner. Archon now secures lead out of turn 2.
Looks like Pottles might struggle to hold second place.
Yeah, okay, back.
Oh, wait a minute. Looky here. J.D. Atkins, he's making a move there on Pottles.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, y'all keep on racing.
I want a piece of this action.
There's one thing about this racing series that people keep forgetting is that you have to have a lot of patience to really maintain a position and maintain that stability to try and win. This is still anybody's race here, folks, as we finish up stage 2.
Well, guys, we're on lap 11 out of 14, coming on to lap 12. There's only 2 laps going to be remaining in this stage.
2 laps remaining. That will definitely be the difference maker, in my opinion, as we lead into the final set of the stages here. I gotta believe, though, that if anyone is going to make a big move, I would say JD Atkins is probably one of those guys, and I gotta believe King Joey and Dylan back there are probably just thinking, oh, next stage I'm going to give it everything I got. I'm not going to let them go, just like that.
Well, I am sitting on board with JD at the minute. He just tried to go high and PTMs, but he's lost a bit of speed.
It's hard to believe these guys just going back and forth here, just trying desperately to figure out a way to get ahead of one another and outdo each other. But I would honestly tell them right now, if I was their crew chief, do not try to overdo it at the stage. Keep your cars stable and keep your cars at bay, and don't do anything ridiculous where you're going to hit in the wall. You need your car for that final stage.
Right here.
Looks like Paul's going to try to make a move on Archon. She knows she needs that bottom line here.
Well, this is the final lap. Once they cross the line, that is the end of stage 2.
Oh! Archon getting a little loose at the end there, manages to hang on. JD is trying to make a big move there. Not quite enough as we finish out stage 2. Let's take a look at the rest of the field here as these guys get lined up and back ready to go. That's the 11, King Joey. 19, as we've been talking about earlier, Dylan. Grandma's boy had a little bit of a trouble earlier. It looks like he's finally starting to get some speed back up and maintain position. Grandpa is wasted, fighting back as well. He's been a cup competitor this whole season.
Grandpa is wasted. I was told he is the best looking guy in the league.
Well, he keeps saying that to himself, but I don't know.
I would say my guy Sparkalicious might be a little bit good looking for his age in that case, but we'll have to see how things go as we rock him, stack him back up for stage 3, the final stage.
The rest drivers of all different ages in this league.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you ain't got to be the best, but if you look the best, you know, you're always winning. Here we go, guys. Stage 3, 37 laps.
Pick your numbers and pick your spots. It's time to go pedal into the metal, boys. Here we go. Final stage. The final 4 spots are on the line in this stage, guys.
40 laps of fuel.
And they're going to go 3 wide already down into turn 2.
Oh,
Dylan is making some moves with 42 JD Atkins there. PTMs trying to push Archon forward, trying to get away from these crazy guys. They're like, I don't want nothing to do with y'all.
Is that Dylan I see in 3rd place at the minute?
That is indeed Dylan in 3rd place. JD and him battling it out for that 3rd spot. And now King Joey, as I said before, he's going to make a move. He is right there with the top 3, battle for 3rd, and still a battle for 1st here with Archon and PTMs, as PTMs had taken the lead.
I'm going to sit on board with Dylan if I can, just to see what this race is going to pan out like.
Folks, if you're not watching live right now, you are missing out on an incredible race as they finish it out. The top 4, might I add again, are looking to finally get in this. Indeed, Archon going down low. PTMs doesn't want to be there. He knows he's fast.
Dial has just made a move on the number 11 car. He is down low. He is going to take 4th, I believe.
PTMs made his move, Archon made his move around the PTMs, and now PTMs, look at this, trying to get a bit of a draft going into that turn. She needs to get low quick if she wants to get him. Not quite enough there in turn 3 as they come out of turn 4. It is still Archon with the lead. Let's go on board with the PTMs and take a listen on the kick scan. You can just hear how she absolutely works that throttle as she gets past Archon, and now JD Atkins moving up on Archon as Archon get pumped back just a little bit. Dylan might have a chance to get back in this, and it looks like King Joey unfortunately falling back in the pack a little bit, but it is still anybody's race. What are we looking at right now for points-wise there, or laps-wise there, Sean?
Sorry, Dylan's just trying to make a move on the 42. I think he's just run out of speed. Sorry, we are on lap 43 out of 70 at the minute.
Still incredible driving from all contestants in this matchup. Pottles, I gotta believe if she can win this race tonight, she finally will get that monkey off her back she's been trying to get rid of all season long. She has yet to win a race, and wouldn't it be something special if she can win tonight?
Dylan's on the inside of car number 42. He's on the inside on the corner.
Making his move around there, and look at this dial now. He's starting to punch his ticket down low, looking to give these guys a run for their money back there.
That 21's hot on it forward. He's looking inside. Might take it right here. Ooh.
I mean, it looks like there's two races on at the minute. We've got the race for first and second, then we've got the race for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Absolutely close battles between everybody here. Pottles and Archon now battling back and forth here. This
Shut
is
the
still
door.
Whoa. Caught that right as we were watching that there. Indeed, Archon just slammed the door right on Pottles. Said, nah, you ain't getting your first win on me, girl. Oh, Pottles with the contrary to belief. She's going low. She's going to make him pay for that. She is going to make him pay. Look at this, folks. Inside Archon, these two are just giving it a war here. Archon now has to settle back again in the second place.
He's filling it outside.
Pottles has went high though.
Oh,
Pottles
he's
has went
coming
high.
back
Archon's on the inside.
Oh my goodness, folks. This is just incredible driving from all these contestants here.
I bet them guys in the back keep doing it. Come on, keep racing.
Look at this. Pottles yet again going down low, but making Archon pay for it. These two are giving it an absolute battle. Pottles wants her first win and to punch her ticket into the top four for the playoffs. But Archon is like, nah, I need some more wins in my column. You can stay back there in second and earn your spot the other way.
Well, guys, we are just coming on to the final 20 laps.
Okay. Better start thinking about tires. Because I think they're going to start slipping aside in here soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping Pottles can hear us and put up the tyres so we can have a look and see what's doing in her car. But
I think right now she's a little bit more focused on trying to outdo Archon, because Archon's not giving her an inch whatsoever on this track.
I'm telling you, that high side really work here.
he is making it work.
Get a little bit of a front view there as Archon going outside, trying to make Pottles, going down low yet again. Archon way up there on the high side. Not quite able to get the momentum, or is he? He is pushing it down.
Oh,
Look at
19
this,
cars
folks.
around.
19 car is around. We've got a glimpse of it down there in the bottom.
That's Dylan. That's Dylan.
Oh man, that is a...
Oh, that's big points implications right there.
Oh my goodness, that is huge. Dylan needed to get a good race in tonight. That might have just cost him.
Oh, 4 and 21's banging.
Indeed, we can see that back there.
And here
Look at
comes
this, folks.
Atkins. He's like, just keep on going. He's like,
Keep on going. I'm gonna just have a little fun back here. Oh, Archon looks like he was trying to go low and block Atkins.
There's King Joe. He's in the top 5 now.
Dylan's came out of that crash unscathed. His car has got no damage at all.
No damage at all. That's impressive, especially for the fact how hard he spun out.
There. In top 3 right there. Here comes Atkins. He's in the mix now.
These three drivers looking for that 4th and final spot, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right, Atkins, with a win or even a good place here, he can actually punch his ticket to the dance. Yes,
these tires, I don't know how they're going to hold up here in about 10 more laps.
I don't know either, man. This is definitely close racing, though. These three are just giving it a war, to say the least.
Oh,
folks, I'll tell you right now. I'll say this right now, folks. Atkins, if he's able to win with the bonus points and the extra, he'll actually be ahead of Dylan, Kingjoy, and Pottles, but not by much. As long if Pottles and Joey and Dylan can finish up in the entire spot. So they need Pottles and them to drop down if they're going to get a good spot here in the top 4.
I mean, it looks like that car Archons has just pulled away from 3rd place.
Yeah, it really does. And at this point, it looks like it's the Pottle show. She's just giving these guys a run for their money. Sean, I gotta ask, how many laps are we on right now?
We have done 57 out of 70.
Good
Sorry,
job.
that's 58. 58 now.
To go.
Still anybody's race here, folks. If you are watching live, we want to thank you again for tuning in. We always appreciate your support, and we hope we can bring you guys the best racing as we are right now with these drivers just absolutely killing themselves over, trying, as we said before, and time again, just trying to get into the top 4 for the playoffs tonight.
I must admit, this is a good watch. This is a really good watch, watching these 3 cars battle for the lead.
Hey guys, I gotta believe something right now. I think Archon's actually holding out on
Dylan's coming out pits.
He's coming out of the pits?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That could be trouble for him because the lead racers are coming up on him.
Does that mean the rest? Does that mean?
I don't know.
Does that mean the rest of the cars will have to pit, or?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I just caught the tail end of that.
Oh, a Pottles. She's getting a little loose down there. She came really low there.
But she still managed to hold the speed and save her position.
Yeah, she's managing to hold on, but I gotta believe sooner or later she's gotta be getting a little bit loose in that car.
Yeah, we got 9 to go.
I'm sitting on board with Archon. It does look like he is trying to save.
Archon's well known for just kind of hanging back there and just waiting for the right moment to go and strike. He's like, I always like to call him a rattlesnake. He coils back, and when the time comes, he just strikes with such a sudden impact and force. He comes out of nowhere. It's incredible, to say the least.
8 to go.
8 to go. As you can see, the Pottles still maintaining the lead and position. But Archon is right there with her. J.D. Atkins falling back in 3rd place. However, he can get a good finish in, maybe even 2nd. I gotta believe he just pushes his ticket a little higher into the dance. Dylan is making a run, though, just trying to catch these guys.
He must have got some tires, because he's just flat out scooting.
Did it look like Archon got loose? I'm sure he dived down the bottom.
I couldn't tell you. I did not see that when I was watching the live stream here. Oh, wait a minute. Look back there. Atkins and Dylan getting into it a little bit. Out of turn. 4.
Yeah, Archon has lost a bit of gap between Pottles, but he's trying to make it back up now.
Dylan now just absolutely reeling it in as if he's on a good day of fishing. He's reeling it all in.
All right, we're at 5 to go. No more manual caution, so.
Oh boy. If Archon is going to make that move, he's going to have to start working towards it now, because guess who is in the lead? That's right, still the number 4 Bottles.
So I take it Dylan could be a lap down, because he is flying at the minute.
I gotta believe so too. Bottles looks like she's getting a little loose. I saw her go down pretty low there.
I don't know where tires are at, but they ain't good. I know that.
I can't only imagine what's going through her mind right now.
Archon got loose. Archon went down the bottom, inside the yellow line.
Dylan made his run there. I still think he might be down by a whole lap, but it looks like he'll catch up to the Pottles maybe in these last few laps.
This could have massive problems for Dylan in the championship, should it not?
He hasn't won a single race the entire season on asphalt. He has a dirt victory. I want to remind folks of that. He has a dirt victory in the Wild West Series. However, he has not won on the asphalt.
and it looks like Pottles has got her line sorted. She is sticking to that line.
Oh, she got really close, in my opinion, from where I saw to the wall there. I'm so surprised she's hanging on to that apron so much, as Dylan now gets around her. Sean, can you see if Pottles is still in the lead and Dylan was a lap down?
Joey's making a move on Atkins.
Yes, Dylan is a lap down. Dylan has been by the Pottles, and Pottles is still in first place, so Dylan is a lap down.
And I think we're coming down to our last 2 or 3.
Yeah, here we go. Joey's making a move on Atkins.
Right, guys, we are on the final lap.
He really needs that point.
Very final lap. They're going down the straightaway here. It looks like after almost an entire season of hard work and dedication, out of turn 4, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the number 4 Pottles will finally get the victory and punch her ticket to the dance.
It looks like it's going to be a Pottles first and an Archon in second.
Archon second, Adkins looks like
I have got them up. We have got Pottles in first, Archon second, JD third, King Joey fourth, and rolling up in fifth is Grandma's boy.
Grandma's boy bringing it back to 5th. Wow, you gotta give him credit for not giving out. That's racing right there, guys.
Just looking at the rest of the field, Dylan did come in last place.
Points up.
Dylan definitely came in last place according to the chart.
While we get these drivers all settled up and finished out, folks, to the folks that are still listening in, everyone that is viewing, the race is over. However, stick around. We want to make sure we get at least a few others in here if we can. Hey, Archon, how you doing, buddy? All right, so Archon, we'll get with you here in just a moment, buddy. We're just getting everybody all settled in and figured out here. I know Pottles had, with that, she had, what, 2 extra points from those races and stages? So she has 2 added in plus her 20. That would make her at 144.
She's got her fastest lap in the race as well at 22.583.
JD, you said finished 3rd. He will have 18.
So, do y'all want to hear these points? So I just added it up. That's plus the fastest lap with Pottles and the pole. So this is how we're going to run down. I don't know what Archon and Dial have, but they already had a pretty good cushion. So it looks like Dylan is going to miss the playoffs by 2 points.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be Archon, Dial, Pottles with 144, and King Joey with 142.
Wow,
God, that is really close.
That is close racing right there, guys.
Yeah.
I believe GD has just joined the chat as well, so we might get him on mic.
That spin off right there, that really hurt Dylan. That's tough.
Right. Man, that is a hard.
That's unofficial, but with my math, that's where we're at.
So the unofficial results are Archon, Dial, Pottles, King Joey.
In the top 4, yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is a change if I ever saw one in the lineup.
I could be wrong, but
that is the unofficial results. So we will get back to you by the playoff series next time we get with you. But let's do some interviewing here right now, as we do have JD Atkins with us. JD, I got to ask you, man, you seem like you were really running it out there. You're giving everybody up in front with Pottles and Archon a run for their money. What was going through your mind, sir?